G'day folks, my name's John Stelzer. I want to talk about how the elites control us. What do they know that we don't know? Well, first I want you to consider what a mystic once said. There are two emotions, love and fear is but the shadow of love. What does that mean? Well, for our discussion, it means the more fear you can induce in people, the greater the amount of control you can have over them. What's the best way to induce fear in people? Well, invent an invisible enemy. This tactic has been used before. For example, might be the Salem witch trials in America, where women were accused of being in league with the devil. What happens then? Well, people turn on each other. In our case, the invisible enemy is supposedly a virus. Is there a virus? Well, whether there is or not isn't my topic of discussion. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. People are so much in fear of this invisible enemy that they line up for hours to get tested for a virus. They don't even know if they got it or not. We have a name for this. It's called a hypochondriac. By a test that can't tell whether you got it or not, because it's a PCR test, a polymer chain reaction, not designed for this. And the more people that get tested, the more case numbers rise. Politicians love this because they can respond with either more lockdowns or more people will get injected with a substance that's supposed to protect them. Well, what about those that haven't been injected? What's supposed to happen to them? Well, all this fear is meant to turn into hate. We're meant to hate the uninjected. The unvaccinated are meant to be put in concentration camps, like the Jews during World War II. The Jews were called subhuman and vermin and spreaders of disease. Hitler and many Europeans even today, they still think Jews are spreaders of Bolshevism, Bolsheviks. But many Jews back then were shop owners and small business owners, not Bolsheviks. Some were, some weren't. We have a name for this. It's called scapegoating. Well, the same mind that was behind that in World War II of scapegoating the Jews is the same mind that is now going to scapegoat the unvaccinated. Notice I said mind, not people, because the people that committed those atrocities, most of them are dead now. This is a spiritual war. The trouble is, people are waking up to this. Why do the elites want so much control? Simple answer. They want to introduce an operating system into the human beings, us. Yes, folks, we've been led into a matrix, a control grid. They want us all in the mainframe. What happens in the mainframe? We become assimilated. Our hard drives are wiped, and then we get the hive mind. Well, as Max Igan says in his show, It's a soul harvest. They want a digital soul. What is the soul? How many souls are here on earth? Who are the elites? Well, I'll talk about that in my next talk maybe. But I want to leave with one scripture from 1 John 4 verse 18 in this New International Version. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The man who fears is not made perfect in love. See, folks, the people that are behind this, they only have two tools: fear and punishment. And this is why, you know, they're on the wrong side of history. Something to think about, folks. Thanks for your time.